Two Filipino singers joined forces with international artists to remind us to rise above these uncertain times. Iñigo Pascual, Sam Concepcion, and producer Chris Lopez have released a new single called Rise. To tell us more about the story behind this project, they join us live tonight on The Final Word. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, Chris, let's start off with you. I mean, wow. Having so many award-winning artists in one song, this must have been a dream project for you.
It's a blessing, yeah. Well, I'm lucky to be friends with these two. So we've been making music for a little while on our label. Really came together over about 5 months. It was pretty miraculous.
5 months, and you were able to bring all of these superstars. And one of them is Iñigo Pascual. Iñigo, tell us, when you were told that you will be part of this Rise project, what was your reaction?
Well, of course, I was really excited about it. I mean, anytime I get to work with Chris and, of course, Sam, who's been one of my, idols since I was a kid, it was an immediate yes for me. I've always dreamt about doing something like this, especially doing a song that talks about rising and kind of just, talks about the current situation and just being positive about it.
It is very uplifting just reading all the lyrics, even just without the song. It has really inspired me to listen to the song. And Sam, being in the same project with Grammy-winning singer-songwriter Eric Bellinger must have been such a great feeling.
Yeah, it's huge for me. He's one of the artists that I really look up to. I've been listening to him for a very long time. And being a part of this track is a very special project to me. It's very rare that one gets to do this. And it's not every day that you get the chance to assemble these artists to create a song that speaks of a very positive message, something that we could really use today.
So, Chris, this song had a 3-year journey. It started out as a beat and eventually grew into a new beat with lyrics by Vince Nuntz, who wrote one of the hit songs of BTS last year called Black Swan.
Yes. Yeah, so it did start as a beat in 2017. It was a different sound back then. And then when COVID hit in March, I reached out to Vince and I was like, we should do something to kind of address the uncertainty people are feeling.
So what kind of challenges, Iñigo, did you face when you were recording Rise?
It wasn't really a challenge. It was more of just coming together. That was hard for us. But I guess we're just lucky that we have the technology nowadays to be able to FaceTime, to call.
And of course, when you sing the song, I mean, in different recording studios or in the comforts of your home, Sam, I mean, you have to have that same vibe, that same excitement, that same kind of positivity, just like the other singers.
I think the reason why it wasn't very hard to get the same energy from all of the other singers on the track is because I think we all had a similar goal, and we wanted to spread that message, and we just went into the studio on our own and just sang it to the best of our ability. And I think it's all in the writing.
And Iñigo and Sam, I'm sure our Final Word viewers would like to be inspired and uplifted with a few lines from Rise. Maybe you could sing for us a few lines from the song.
All right. Soon as the waves die down, we'll keep on rising. My hands won't let you down. We'll keep on rising.
Don't let your fears give you pain when it's storming. Soon as the waves die down, we'll keep on rising.
Chris, these guys, Iñigo and Sam, are really destined for greatness on the global stage. They are truly great local and international artists. So, Iñigo, tell us, what are still your goals? I mean, of course, we are in this COVID-19 pandemic. We're still in the lockdown. But what are your future plans?
Well, to make more music, of course, and to be able to connect with more people internationally, and I guess just coming together like what we're doing with this song, and to show that nothing can stop us, and music is an international language that we can all connect with.
And Sam, just like Iñigo, you're not just singers, but you're also both very, very good dancers.
Yeah, we're in quarantine, so I've just been singing and dancing in my living room. But I mean, that's what we have right now, but we're never gonna stop.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word. Chris Lopez from Tarsier Records, Iñigo Pascual, and Sam Concepcion singing for us this very beautiful song, Rise. Iñigo, through the lockdowns, the digital bayanihan spirit has really uplifted the spirits of Filipinos everywhere, raised funds, and has changed the way we experience live performances even while at home. So how are you finding this experience?
To be honest, I feel like it's a good way to just be able to connect with people. At first, when the lockdown started, I was getting anxious about how are we gonna get our music out there, how are we gonna connect with our audiences, and I feel like it was just very natural for everyone to start doing their own thing. People first started doing things on Instagram, and I guess there's just so many platforms nowadays that we could use to be able to do that. For me, I guess it just really has to come from you. It has to be a natural thing for you to want to do that kind of thing.
And Sam, what does it feel like coming together with other artists to support various causes, including this COVID-19 health crisis, inspiring and comforting many people and paying it forward?
Yeah, no, I think however you want to help you, or in whatever way that you can contribute, whatever talents you have, or whatever it is that you can contribute and spread positivity. I think we should do it, and let's do our part in lifting each other up and helping each other overcome this pandemic and the crisis that we're all experiencing right now.
And Chris, what do you think will be the new normal in the music industry post-COVID-19?
I've watched, working in the industry on the front line of the industry, if you will, and seeing how people are innovating and coming up with ways to get around it. As Iñigo is saying, really using all these platforms. And as Sam was saying too, one thing that gets ignored, I think, during the pandemic is people's sanity, being locked in your house for months on end. Content from people they know and the artists they love that lets them see how other people are coping. I think it helps them with their sanity, helps them keep peace of mind.
And how do you think, Chris, will the digital platform help Filipino music get more recognition worldwide?
I think it's essential. It's a huge vehicle of discovery for a lot of Filipino artists, artists everywhere. And now more so than ever, now that we're all locked in a room. In many ways, Rise, the song that we're talking about here, couldn't have happened without social media and a lot of the platforms and, video conferencing and just all the remote tools that we've gotten really good at using. It kind of owes its existence to those things.
And Iñigo, tell us, what do you think will it take for a Filipino artist to make it on the global stage?
For me, I guess what it takes is just being genuine. It doesn't matter what race you are or what background you come from. Nowadays, people are just so open to, different music, different types of races coming together. I don't think there's a specific formula that we need to have. I feel like it's just how we get our message across, and that's what really matters.
So, Sam, what do you think will it take for a Filipino artist to be on the international stage?
We all have something different to offer, and especially a lot of Filipinos, we have so many great talent here that deserve to be heard. And all we have to do is just to stay true to our artistry, continue to hone our craft.
And that is, of course, Chris, the aim and the ambition of Tarsier Records. Apart from Iñigo and Sam, will you also be developing and promoting other Filipino artists to, have collaborations with, other American artists and international performers?
Yes, absolutely. I think in many ways, this is just the beginning. We have a few artists, more than a few, that we work with who we're really excited about. One thing that they both just echoed is authenticity. I think that's everything, because that's what a fan will connect with. And both of these guys are really good at doing that, you know, presenting themselves in a way that fits in with current trends, but at the same time being themselves. And that's what our label is all about, is empowering the artists we believe in and just helping them be the fullest version of themselves and giving them a platform and, you know, the branding and the production to compete as they should be, because they are world class.
Chris Lopez, Iñigo Pascual, Sam Concepcion, we're really proud of you for raising the Filipino flag on the international music industry. Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us, Rico.